Hey, what's going on? Here with Brandon Reynolds here on board the Norwegian Cruise Line Dawn, and I got to say, you're the most refined guest that I've had on the. I think about it, I have like comedians for the most part on this thing, and you work in the art gallery here on the ship. So this is and you're from South Africa,
Indeed, yeah.
So you work in a field that is. You got to be smart to know what you're talking about.
Smart. You need a level of class. You need to be well spoken. I know a lot of South Africans. Depends on where you're from. They could talk like this, or if you're a little bit further down south, they could talk like this as well. So I know for our department, you really do need to be a little bit more presentable. You need to dress the part.
Like I said, you sound. Look at it. You got a bow tie on. You need a jacket. You look sexy. You're nailing it.
I mean,
that's what sells art.
That's pushing it. But
that's what sells art.
At the end of the day,
that's the wine talking. We're having wine here in the art gallery.
It's a nice little bottle of Chilean wine.
It's
number 2.
Is it? Yeah.
This
Who's counting?
Yeah. Well,
who's counting? I mean, how long have you been working here on the ship?
So on ships, I've been on ships for about 3-4 years. 2016. So this would be the 4th year.
Now you're from. What's normally your drink of choice? I know we're just drinking this because it's here. What's normally your beverage that?
Like on a scale of 1 to Jack Sparrow, it would be rum.
Rum,
just through and through.
Just straight up rum, or rum with whatever.
It depends on what kind of rum.
Okay.
If it's a dark rum, I like rum and coke. If it's a light rum, just rum on the rocks.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Don't be racist about your rum. Don't make it dark rum matters.
No, listen. I like. There's a rum that's called Cruzan. It's a banana rum.
Yes, it is.
Stunning.
That is stunning.
It is. But then, I mean, you always have your dark rums as well.
I get it.
It's really good. Spice rum, not bad.
Spice rum is delicious.
Coconut rum out of a coconut.
I
mean, I can tell you stories about coconut rum.
You like pina coladas?
Oh, getting caught in the rain?
No, I'm not into yoga. A little more into.
Well, I do have half a brain, so.
You do have half a brain. You've been on board the ship a long time. You get a ton of stupid ship questions. We were talking about this the other day, and I was dying laughing. Some of your favorite classic stupid ship questions on board.
Do we have to pay for drinks? Well, do you have the drinks package? Yeah. Well, do you have to pay for drinks? I don't know. One of my favorites though, and this is a question that gets asked time and time again. Do you live on the ship?
You gotta be kidding me.
Do you live on the ship I'm not even joking. I've had this probably about 100 times.
So what's your answer?
My primary answer is, actually no. We have a submarine attached to the bottom of the boat. And in the evening, it drops off all the night shift and picks up all the day shift. That's why you see there's a change in shift during the day. You will never see the same people in the day and nighttime on the same ship. I had this one guy, I'll never forget his name. His name's Fred. He came, I was working the casino back at the time, so again, bow tie, except I was wearing a penguin suit. And he'd come to the casino and be like, Brandon, do you guys live on the ship? I was like, well, actually, sir, there's a submarine attached to the bottom of the ship that actually drops off the crew every night. And he's like, okay. Yeah, next time you get off tomorrow, just go to the front of the ship. You'll see the submarine just underneath the ship, and he goes and
so anybody who's seen a ship or knows the profile of it,
there's a wave breaker just by the bow.
Right, yeah, exactly.
So at the front of the bow, just underneath, there's like a little wave breaker that sort of cuts through any of the water or any of the rough seas.
Yeah.
And he goes and he's got his like little flip phone. It wasn't even like a touchscreen. It's like one of those old Motorola phones. He's got a little flip phone. He's like, I got a camera. He's like, tick. And he comes back the next day. He's like, Brandon, I saw the submarine. I was like, shh, don't tell anyone. It's a secret.
Now you're from Johannesburg, South Africa.
Yep.
Now you told me you get all kinds of people see your name tag, and they ask you all kinds of stupid questions about.
I'm not gonna lie. It's not the younger people.
Right.
It's more of the sort of older people. I don't want to say ignorant, but it's generally the older people that haven't really experienced Africa.
Right.
And the one day I had this lady, her name is Betsy, and she comes up to me and she's like, Brandon, you're from Africa.
Your name recall is stunning. I guess if somebody asks you something so insanely
Listen,
stupid, you're
I
going
mean,
to remember
if
that
you have
person.
them over and over again,
Right.
and you have the same sort of lady that comes to again, she asked me
Because you got asked the same stupid. You got asked stupid questions by this one
same
lady
woman 4 nights
multiple
in a row.
times. Yes, I remember you telling me this.
She asked me stupid questions like, "Oh, you're a casino dealer. How did you do this?" Well, I worked in a casino on board. I came onto the ship. I'm a casino dealer.
Right.
Like, I mean, it's not very hard. It's not rocket science.
Right.
And then again, the same question. She asked me, "Do you guys live on the ship?" And earlier that day, we had a medical emergency where there's a helicopter that landed on the ship.
Right.
And like, I mean, it kind of moved the ship around a bit.
Right.
And she comes, she's like, "Hey, I saw a helicopter today." She's like, "Do you guys live on the ship?" I was like, "No, there's actually a crew helicopter that comes and picks us up. Picks up the day shift, drops off the night shift. Same story."
You got to be kidding me.
And she's like, "Oh, wow." It's like, "Yeah, have you ever like felt the boat move from side to side or hear that loud thud?" She's like, "Yeah."
So that was just dumb luck that the helicopter landed
on that day. I mean,
that day
and
for a
she's
medical
like,
emergency.
yeah. And I mean, most ships have a helipad, or at least a section where the helicopter can hover above and then they pick up if
Right.
there's an emergency.
Sure.
And I mean, it just so happened to be that the helipad was at the back of the ship, right above where her cabin was. So she's like, "Oh, okay, actually, I'm in the back of the ship by the helipad." She's like, "Okay, cool." The next morning, she goes down to the guest services and she's like, "You need to change my cabin." And one of my friends, his name's also Brandon, he's from South Africa as well, he's a bit more down south. He's like, "Excuse me, ma'am, but why do we need to change the cabin?" She's like, "No, you have to change the cabin because the crew helicopter's making too much noise." And looks at her again with a straight blank face and is like, But wait, why do we need to change your cabin?" "No, the crew helicopter's making too much noise, you need to change my cabin. I want to go to the front of the ship." She's like, "Okay, ma'am, just give me 1 second. Let me go call my supervisor."
Oh no!
Let me go call my supervisor. She'll be able to sort it out for you now. So he goes around the back and he calls Elaine. Elaine comes around and she's like, "Hi, ma'am, how can I help you?" "No, excuse me, but you have to change my cabin. The crew helicopter's making too much noise." She's like, "Excuse me, ma'am, but there's no crew helicopter. The cabins there are fine. There's no crew helicopter. The crew actually stay on the ship. They live on the ship." "Excuse me, can you tell me who told you that there's a crew helicopter?" "Brandon down in the casino." Calls my manager. My manager's like, "Brandon, come into the office. Come, let's go." And I walk into the office like, "You really need to stop talking shit with the kids because some of them believe the worst stuff in them." And then the next day she comes back and she's like, "There's no crew helicopter." And then she sees my name. She's like, "But you're from Africa. How are you white?" "I grew up in the shade."
You said that to her?
Life. She's like, "Yeah, really?" I was like, "Yeah, I went to school on a rhino. I've got a giraffe as well. His name's Herbert. I call him every... and the giraffe will come and I can feed him by..."
Well, that's a giraffe call. Anybody that watches Nat Geo
I mean,
knows
it's a
that's how
really
you-
long tone.
That's how you call a giraffe.
Wazalababa.
If you whistle wrong,
Yeah, then you call a rhino.
you get a rhino or a monkey.
Well, that, or if you like moaning too much, you call a lion.
See? Who knew? You got to ask somebody from Africa this stuff.
It's just one of those
Not
things.
South Africa.
Well,
Africa.
Africa. I mean, everyone knows everyone in Africa. She
Very,
actually came to me. She's
very,
like,
very tiny.
"I've
Very
got a friend
tiny
in
continent.
Kenya, not Kenya, Kenya. His name's Billaway. Do you know him?"
Please tell me you said yes.
"Yes."
We ran track together.
"Oh no, he's in a tribe just up north." "His uncle helped me build my hut."
What, besides these dumb questions, what baffles you about America? Is there anything that you just go, I cannot believe that Americans do this?
The copious amount of food that they consume.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I'm from Africa, and my mom's like, always like, whatever you have on your plate, you need to finish.
Right.
And if you don't finish it, well, look at this part of my hand. It's called a backhand.
Right.
If you don't finish your food, including your broccoli, your Brussels sprouts, and your green peas, you don't get dessert.
Yeah.
Whereas here,
You better
had a
finish.
slice of
You,
pizza
better
today.
finish your ice cream, your pizza, your fries, and
your French fries,
cheeseburger.
your chili cheese dog, your
Yes.
hamburger, your everything. Like it's just like.
And your drink package.
Well,
You better finish.
to be fair, it's not Australia. I worked on a ship in Australia, and I'm not even joking. The people that come onto cruises in Australia only come for the booze. I mean,
Nothing wrong with that.
no, I mean it's fair enough. I mean, if you're paying what $100 a cruise or whatever it is, I don't know what it is, but I know for myself, I would for sure get my money's worth.
You travel anywhere on the planet, of all the places you've traveled, where would you live?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Africa's beautiful though.
Yeah.
Africa is so diverse.
I got a friend in Kenya. I don't know if you know him.
Simply Way?
That's him. You do know him.
Yeah, his cousin helped me build the paddocks that we have for
And
the chickens.
he taught you how to call the giraffe.
Yeah. I mean, he taught me the whistle.
Which is, again, that's how you call a giraffe.
Exactly.
You have different things mean different things for you in South Africa. We were talking about this the other day, about even like what I would, this here is a napkin.
So, yeah.
Or what I would call a napkin. What do you...
I mean, okay, now I'm kind of, okay, you say napkin, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm
All right.
going to give you a serviette.
Okay. A what?
A serviette.
A Soviet?
Serviette.
Okay.
So it's something
Okay.
done. I mean, you use it to clean up your mouth.
Well, that looked dainty, didn't it?
You can even just put it in there.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Now, the first time I ever heard the napkin
Right.
overseas, we went to a food truck. And I've always heard these stories, like if you eat Indian food, it goes through your system really fast. If you eat Mexican food, it goes through your system really fast.
Right.
And we went to a taco truck, and the guy's like, okay, do you want taco or enchilada? I was like, yeah, okay, just give me 2 tacos. It's like, I don't really know what it is. He's like, okay, cool. He's like, do you want a napkin with that? I was like, oh, what? Do you want a napkin with that? He's like, how fast is this going to go from my mouth to my bumhole that I need a napkin? Like, do I not have time to go home and go sit in the toilet, or do I have to like put something on while I'm like? So like for me, this,
I've had that food
a
before.
napkin for us
Right.
is, or a nappy. A napkin is what you put on a baby, like
Right.
So they pee and poo inside of a napkin.
Right.
So like for me, the first time I heard, I was a bit baffled.
I think I've seen that done on a ship a few times, where people just put a napkin from the dining room on their baby, and it just was done, and that would throw it in the thing with the.
Thanks.
You
Thanks
know.
for that.
Enjoy your next meal.
Thanks.
What you dive? You've got your Instagram page is amazing. It's like watching Nat Geo on there.
Sometimes.
It's insane.
Sometimes
you got
it's
some
Nat
really
Geo, sometimes, I mean, I've got like some beautiful models on there. By beautiful models, I mean my girlfriend.
nice play.
So yeah, she's Louise Amy. And then for myself, it's Chunky Monkey 93.
Yeah.
Chunky_monkey.93. And that's basically where I just share all my travel, like videos, photos, anything that I'm doing during the day.
Well, you got some killer stuff on there. Highly recommend your sites. Your page is fantastic.
Thank you.
Tell me this will crack me up about your conception of time. When I say to you, now is this just in South Africa how people talk like this?
Well, okay.
So if I say I want you, I want you to come over. Give me the terminology as we wrap this up here. This cracks me up.
So I mean, for instance, you said you wanted to film this video right now, and I was like, okay, cool, we'll be there right now.
Right now.
Which means I'm going to finish whatever I'm doing, and
Right.
I'll be there within 5, 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to be
Okay.
there right now. It means whatever I'm doing, whether it be showering, having dinner,
Right.
maybe having a nap, and then I'll leave the house.
Right.
Like, I'll be there right now.
Okay.
Then you've got now.
What's now?
It's now. It's any time between now and never. So if I say, well, I'll be there now, or I'll do it now. Change the light. Yeah, Mom, I'll do it now.
So that could have been anywhere between like 10 minutes from now and my 60th birthday.
Oh, even worse. Like, you could have one foot in the grave. You could be pushing daisies. I'll be like, yeah,
Wow.
I'm watching Dr. Phil.
Now what's the other one?
And then there's just now. Just now,
now.
you kind of have like a time frame. It's anywhere between 15 minutes and 2 hours. It's like, so you have right now. It means like, hey Mom, I'm leaving the house right now.
Right.
Which means, okay, let me quickly go have a shower, put on my clothes, get out the door, lock the door, get my car. I'll be there in 15 to 20 minutes.
Right.
Then there's just now, which means, I'll be there just now.
Right.
I'll be there within any time from an hour to 3 hours. And then there's now, which happens quite often. So like, my girlfriend, for instance, will be like, Are you gonna take out the trash? Are you gonna take out the trash bag?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it now. Next week.
And she
Have you
knows.
taken out the bag?
And she knows.
Oh, by that time she's already done it herself.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, yeah, whatever.
She's given up. She's like,
Last question. What is your superpower?
ooh, if I had to have a superpower. See, I love Superman.
Yeah?
I also like Batman.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had to have a superpower, it would be able to fart in public without anyone knowing.
It's a great superpower. He calls giraffes, he farts in public, and he'll get to your issue now. Mm-hmm. Or whenever.
Guys, I'll see you now.
He'll see you now, yo. Now. Not now, yo. Now. I got too much of this. This is what happens when you do this stuff.
It's a drink with Derek.
Good seeing you, buddy.
Likewise.